This is Michael, the host of the WDYM podcast. You ever hear an episode and want to give your 2 cents? Now you have that option with the text and talk. In each episode description up at the top, you see the option for text and talk. Hit that link, start texting, and I'll start talking. Be a part of the WDYM podcast and start texting and talking with me.
You're listening to the WDYM, the What Do You Mean podcast. Now everyone gather around and listen to one of Hamilton's best podcasts. No research to back this up. Your host, Michael Gillespie.
Hey guys, welcome back to the WDYM, the What Do You Mean podcast. And today it's another Sassy Sisterhood podcast. It's just kind of not Sassy Sisterhood. It's with two top special guests,
Avery Carly and Ava McMullen.
And today we're going to be talking about 6th grade. So let's get into it. Okay, so 6th grade, we are going to 6th grade in a few months, and I think it's scary. So what are your thoughts on 6th grade?
Avery. Sorry.
Yeah, what are your thoughts?
I'm excited, but then at the same time I'm nervous. Like, I'm excited to advance the new grade and try something new, and I don't know, I might meet some new friends and stuff, but at the same time I'm so nervous because it's such a big change.
Okay, what about you, Ava?
I'm very excited because I get to meet new people or old friends and get a fresh start, but I'm also very scared because of what I've heard about it.
Yeah, me too. How do you feel, Amilia?
I feel scared. There's no excited, and because I heard some stuff about the middle school, and I'm just not ready to move on because I literally love 5th grade so much, and I just don't want to leave because our teacher is the best.
Yeah, I love our teacher very much.
Yeah, we're all in the same class this year, and yeah, I'm
is
glad
something I'm scared to lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we're all going to have, we switch, since we're in elementary school, we switch with the same classes to every class. We have the same group of class that switch different classes, but in middle school, we'll have multiple classes. In elementary school,
And different people.
Yeah, different people when we switch those classes. And we'll have, six different classes.
Yeah.
And we have 3 different classes right now, so.
That's going to be double.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about electives. So electives are extra, kind of extra, but not really extra. They're things you do in the day, with your school schedule. So electives are for example, gym, health, and then art and cooking and languages. So yeah, we picked our electives a few months ago, and let me tell you what I picked. Okay, so I picked choir, gym, health, and smart. And smart is something for your future to help you go on to success. And then I picked art, and then I picked life skills, which is cooking. And then I put cultural explorations, which is languages. So those are the things I picked. What did you pick, Avery?
I didn't do a music elective. I did gym, life skills, art, cultural explorations.
Did you pick health and smart?
Yeah, I had to pick health and smart. I picked health and smart. And then I picked technology, but I'm not sure.
Design technology? Did you design and modeling?
I did do design and modeling as well.
Okay, what did you pick, Ava? Do you remember what you picked?
I remember most of it. So I did orchestra as my
music
elective. And then I did smart, gym, health, life skills.
Did you pick art?
Yes, art.
Did you pick a technology?
I did
cultural explorations.
Yes, and then I did information technology. and then design and modeling.
Oh, that's nice.
Also, we don't know if we're going to get all these electives. It's just what we want. Like, the school actually picks it. So,
yeah. If you, I entered it, the morning it came out. And so I have better chances of getting the electives I want. Because if you enter it early, you have better chances to get electives.
I entered it probably a day or 2 days after.
Yeah. Okay. So I really hope I get the electives I want because I actually want to learn a new language. And I want to learn, I just want to, yeah. So I'm super duper scared for middle school because, it's a new step and there's changes everywhere. And it's, scary. I've heard that middle school is, probably the worst experience of, your whole school years, and junior high is I don't know.
Yeah, 5th grade has been my favorite year out of the whole elementary school besides 1st grade. But 1st and 5th grade have been my favorite year, and I'm
me too.
I'm so scared to go to 6th, 7th, 8th because you get so much homework. Can we talk about the homework? Let's talk about the homework.
Okay, so my sister is in the 8th grade now, but she's going on to the high school, and she had I think it was actually the first day of school she got homework, and it's so why are you giving us homework on the first day of school? Is there a reason? I know we need to get a better education, but there doesn't need to be homework every single day of the week. And the next day, the day you get it, it's due the next day. How is that fair?
Exactly.
I don't think you get time in middle school. It's not fair.
Yeah, one of our teachers, not gonna call her out, but she likes to lose our papers, then blame them on us. And when we have when we get really mad at her, I can't even imagine what middle school is going to be because I feel everywhere, every single teacher is going to be like that. But my sister, she does her homework in class, so she doesn't really bring a lot home, which is good for her because she's doing all her homework, so she doesn't have to do a lot at home.
So all three of our siblings, my sister, Avery's sister, and Ava's brother, they're all in the 8th grade. I don't know if they have classes together. That's why we're just sharing about this because they've told us a lot of stuff. And that's why we have a lot of experience. And one thing I want to talk about is bullying, because in 6th grade, I have a feeling you're definitely going to get bullied. And I'm, so scared because, I don't want to be, get in trouble. I don't want to, just do that. I don't want people to bully me because, I don't think nobody wants them to bully. But I just don't think people have a, reason to bully. It's just rude.
So, what I've heard is that, since I'm, doing orchestra, right, my brother has told me stories about how, making me scared because he's you shouldn't do orchestra because people get bullied doing, orchestra and band. I seriously just saw a girl get bullied because of it.
Yeah, I don't think that's right. If you're doing something that you like, you shouldn't...
Just do it.
Yeah,
just do it.
You shouldn't get bullied for that. That's actually super messed up.
What if they actually did it? And for 1 year, and they're just, bullying you. They did it, and then they had a bad experience, so that's making you, that you get bullied by them. But I'm not, I think I'm going to get, a nickname for middle school, because, you know how, people have nicknames, and it just sticks on them, and I feel that's going to be I'm going to be one of those people.
Yeah, also, I'm, scared that since we have our classes separated, I feel we won't be as good of friends as we used to. That's what I'm scared. I'm scared of losing my
you
friends.
guys. I'm, scared of you.
Yeah, because some of my friends, at my school right now, aren't even, are going to go to a different school next year, or, yeah, and I don't know. I'm scared of losing my, these people that I'm hanging out with right now, Amilia and Ava, but also just people at my school, I feel we'll drift apart more, since we're all...
Yeah, I heard that, there's, all these videos saying that elementary, friendships,
don't last.
Yeah, don't last.
To high school. So I feel I don't think that's going to happen, and I hope it doesn't happen. So if that does happen, if like we at least start drifting apart, we should start hanging out really often, or just like at least talking at school. And I want to talk about something, but we're gonna talk about something next. Okay, so we're going to move on to lockers, and there's like 2 in 1 big locker.
Yeah.
But right now in 5th grade, we have our own like big long locker.
Yeah.
And then in middle school, it's gonna be like split in half, and you're gonna have to share it with someone else,
And they're
Yeah.
like really skinny.
like bottom or top.
There's literally gonna be no room, and I would hate to be on the bottom, because if I'm trying to get my things and then someone like above me, the locker above me, is trying to get their things.
Yeah, like my brother, he had a bottom locker. It was not nice.
I would want to have a bottom locker because I'm not very tall,
True.
and I'd rather bend down than go all the way on my tippy toes.
Yeah, well, something happened with my sister on her locker. So basically, I think it was 6th grade or 7th grade. I think it was 6th grade. Like her first year going there, she had her locker, and her locker, like for the whole half of the beginning of the year, the whole entire year until the very end of the year, they finally cleaned it up. But there was blood on her locker from like someone getting beat up. There was like blood all over her locker, and the janitor never cleaned it up
Oh my god.
until the very end of the year.
So like, I'm like scared that I'm gonna get like placed by like a bunch of boys, because like right now I'm
my
like next to a
God.
locker with like by a boy, and all of his friends hang out by his locker. Like, I can never get to my locker in the morning.
Yeah, I'm trying to like defend her. I'm trying to be like, move, like. You're literally
You're
like,
blocking her locker.
putting their back on her locker and not letting her get into the locker. I'm like, move.
Like, please move. Like, get out of
Like,
her way.
what are you?
Like, not trying to be rude, but like, get out of her way.
What is being achieved?
I'm
by
like
doing
honestly like scared to go in my locker, because like I don't want to see the things that they do over there, or or hear it.
that? Yeah.
Yeah, because
The boys are just
weird.
like very weird. In our
I like
class.
stop at like Amelia's locker, or like would like where.
We have another friend named Charlie.
But that's just her code name.
Yeah, her code name is just Charlie.
And so is when Ava mentioned Josie, that's also a code name. We already have our code names prepared. And so yeah. Okay, so let's talk about teams. If you don't know what teams are like for like just our middle school. I don't know if it happens at other middle schools, but it's just our middle school.
It's basically your knowledge level.
Your knowledge level.
What you get put
there's
in.
there's like things called TNT.
No, TMN.
Okay, so I think Arrows is the 6th grade team, which is the advanced team. That my sister was on there, and then I've heard there of Defenders, and then like
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. TMNT.
Yeah.
That's what they call it.
and then like I don't know, and Jedi, and then I've heard like a lot of other teams, and I don't know what team I'm gonna get on because my sister tells me about like all the teachers. I forget their names, and so I just don't remember.
I really want to get put on I want to get put on an advanced team, but at the same time, I feel like the classes are going to be
too
very
hard.
Yeah, and my sister, she has some teachers right now that she's been telling me some stories about that are super mean. But yeah, like, I don't know.
Like for right now, I know that like we all have like good grades, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna be put on like some sort of like
Advanced team.
yeah, like advanced like classes or something.
Or good team. I hope I feel like there's like a dumb team, like where like they think you're dumb or something. I don't know what team that is.
It's called Win, I think.
Wind.
I just like
No,
hope
it's
I
called
get
Win.
I
Okay.
think it's called Win.
like I just hope that I get on a team like with one of my friends at least.
Yeah, because if I don't get on a team with one of like any of my friends, I'm gonna be so depressed, and it's not gonna go good. And I really hope I get on a good team with good teachers, because I want my like middle school experience to be good, because middle school is like the hardest like level of like school, and I'm like just like super nervous for it, and like I'm just like scared.
I feel like we're all gonna cry at the last day of school, and it's not like oh, we miss our teachers, we miss the schoolwork. Like, it's not that. It's that we're scared to move on to the next grade. Like, we're scared of losing
I cry
our
every year.
friends.
I cry every year, though.
I don't cry every year, but I'm definitely going to cry this year.
Because this year, we're having a dance soon.
Yeah.
OMG, I am so excited for the dance. Because it's only for 5th graders. It's called the 5th grade dance. And I am so excited for the 5th grade dance. And I'm also excited for more events we have coming up. So right now, we're going to take a little quick break. Okay, so now we're going to talk about, like, the special events we're going to have in the, like, end of the year, like, 5th grade. Mm-hmm. And so, first of all, we're going to have a dance, and I'm so excited for the dance. It's May 3rd, and, yeah, so we're going to let Avery talk because she wants to say something.
So, I am going with my friend Elizabeth. Her code name is Elizabeth. So I'm going with Elizabeth to the 5th grade dance. We're basically going to be matching, and Amilia and Ava are going to be going together. They were going to go with Natalie, but
I don't think Natalie wants to go with us anymore. So I'm having this really hard decision what dress I should wear. I know, like, it might be stupid, but it's not, because it's really hard to pick out a dress, and, like, if you wear, like, a bad dress, people, like, would judge you for, like, wearing, like, such an ugly dress. Mm-hmm. And so it's either between blue, like, a light-ish blue with butterflies, and then a light purple and stuff. And I'm so nervous, and everyone so far, like, my favorite color is purple. Everyone's voted the purple.
yeah, I don't think anybody is actually going with a boy. I feel like everyone's going with their friends. Like, a boy's going with a boy, a girl's going with a girl.
I think I know someone who's going with a boy.
Okay, so we're not going to get into that, but we're also going to talk about the 5th grade social. So, Avery, what is the 5th grade social? The 5th grade, okay, the bowling alley and...
Oh, the 5th grade social is basically kind of a field trip, and you'd be going to the bowling alley, and it's basically a field trip, but not, you know?
Okay, so it's like, I think we're going to the bowling alley. They used to actually go to the YMCA to swim. Wait, did they go? I think they did.
COVID,
Like, they didn't do it anymore.
And, like, we got, like, sprayed by, like, the fire truck.
Oh, yeah. So we're going to get T-shirts that says our year, that says 31, which we're graduating in 2031. And it's going to have every single 5th grader's name on the back of the shirt. And I'm, like, so excited to get that shirt because I want to wear it so much.
And so basically I think it's on the last day of school, you get sprayed by...
no, I think it's, like, the last day of school. Is
around
like the weekend.
Yeah, the last week of school. So our school is right next to a fire department, and so a fire truck comes and they spray you with a fire, like the fire hose, and yeah, that's basically the whole end of the day, I think.
Yeah, that's like, no, I think that's the whole day, because we're going to go to the bowling alley, and we're going to get, like, pizza or something, probably.
Yeah, but I'm pretty, if you don't want to, you don't have to.
Oh, Cone Ice. I know we're getting Cone Ice for sure.
But most people are probably going to be wearing a swimsuit under a t-shirt or something.
Yeah. I actually heard that the last day, my brother's teacher took, like, they, like, cleared all the desks, so they brought in a towel as their, like, desk.
Wait,
yeah, they sat on the floor.
Why? Wait, for the social? Like, when he was
No, like, on the last day of school.
Like, when? Like, what grade was he in?
5th.
Oh, wait.
I don't have our teachers.
Wait, are we going to have to do that?
So, one of our teachers, let's call her Miss P. Miss P was the one who loses all of these papers and stuff, and she can be very mean sometimes.
Okay, let me share a story. So, like, we switched sheets, like, we used to switch sheets, like, every other week, but now it's, like, 2 months.
So, basically, how she switches seats, which the other teachers didn't. It was just Miss P. So, Miss P, she would, she would get this deck of cards, and there would be a number, like,
There's
on the
6
card, it would be,
tables.
like, the...
1 out of 6.
Yeah, 1 out of 6. There were 6 tables. If you got a card number of 6, then you would have to sit at table 6.
So, like, I feel like people have heard of that before, so, like, you probably know what it is, but we're just explaining if you don't know what it is.
Let Amilia continue.
Okay, so Miss P, she is very, like, rude towards me and, like, only me.
Yeah, like,
because
she's very nice to me.
I know, she's like,
very mean.
I know, but, like, she's so mean to me because one time we did that card thing and then she stopped doing it and I got placed at the front table, and then when she, like, actually chose the assigned seats, she put me at the front table just on the opposite side. And so I have to and now I'm in the back of the room. So I'm glad I'm in the back of the room because Miss P is very rude to me and I don't like it. It's so rude. Oh, it's like, she is our math teacher and she, like, gives us, like, so much grit. Like, we have this thing called grid and we have to do so much papers in order to finish.
Yeah, so basically, let me just tell you, let me explain the grid. Me and Ava will explain the grid.
Okay.
So basically, you would start off with this thing, and you would start. It's like a whole different piece of work. So you would get one piece of work, and like basically, you don't do it with the teacher. You do it all by yourself. So
like, you would get, like, a paper with a bunch of squares in it, and it will have a name in it, and that's the name of the paper.
yeah.
And, like, we have, like, this, like, thing that goes along our walls.
Rotations.
We'll talk about rotation.
Okay.
Okay, so basically, you would start off with one piece of paper. Once you finish that piece of paper, you'll move on to the next piece of paper.
Which you, like, go to the wall and then there's, like, a pocket thing.
A
Yeah.
pocket holder with a bunch of different.
And
like,
you have to
the
get them
assignments.
checked by the teacher. And if
She
you have
takes forever.
if you have 2 or more papers in the bin, like, you have to
go
stop.
on a
Then you have to
Freckle.
do Freckle, which is
Freckle
an
is
online
booty
math
cheeks.
site. An online
Freckle
math
is
site.
booty cheeks.
Okay, so we'll let Amilia. All of us will explain rotations, but you can start.
Okay, so rotations, like, there's, like, 20. We are the biggest class. And, there's 25 kids in our class. And so we have A, B, C, and D, which are our rotations. So A is, like, just, like, they're all, like, the same rotations. Just, like, so basically on Monday, it can be A's, C, Mrs. P, and then B's, like, A's and B's, like, switch what we're working on, and then C's and D's switch.
It's, like, before lunch and then, like, a little bit after lunch.
In
let
recess.
me just help explain.
Yeah. So
to
it's like,
help describe. So
we have 30-minute rotations.
They will be Group A, Group B, Group C, Group D. So there will be multiple people in each group, but everybody in our class. And so Group A, let's say Group A will be on Freckle until lunch, and then after lunch they will be on the grid. So Group B then will be on go see Miss Pennington. Then after lunch they will be on Freckle. So they will switch before lunch and after lunch.
Yeah. Okay, so so what group are you in, Avery?
I am in Group A.
I'm in Group B, and what group are you in?
I'm in Group D. It's there's a certain person in there that I kind of want to be in my group, but I kind of don't want to be in my group.
Okay. Anyways.
Okay, so yeah.
So, I have some people in my group, let's just say, that aren't the smartest.
Yeah, but there's this girl in her group. Let's name her Izzy. And then, like, she's so smart, and she's so not trying to be rude, but she's like so lonely, and
I know, like no one
yeah,
ever hangs out with
so-
her, but she's so nice.
She's like one of my good friends. Like, I don't know if a lot of people see it, but like she sits
you guys
right
talk
next.
a lot.
Yeah, she's like my lunch buddy, like in like the line, and I sit right next to her too.
Yeah.
Well, anyways,
She's like super smart, and then
So-
there's like other people.
yeah, but Group A. Wait, no. So Group A and Group D. So let's say Group A, the first thing that they would do was grid. The last thing that Group D would do was grid. So they would basically flip-flop. And then Group B and Group C, they would both flip-flop. So Group A and Group B would never, ever do the same thing. So
Neither would C or D.
So me and Amilia
I'm in B and she's in A, and so
we would
never
basically
be on the same
thing. But me and Ava would be on the same thing.
So, yeah, that's all about Miss P and what we do. And I think this podcast is coming to an end. So, Thank you for listening to the WDYM, the What Do You Mean podcast. And I hope you guys all have a good day/night. And we will see you the next time that we make a podcast. So thank you for listening to the WDYN podcast, the What Do You Mean podcast. And I'm like the co-host, Amilia Gillespie.
I'm Avery Carly.
And I'm Ava McMullen.
Thank you for listening to the WDYN podcast. Thanks for listening. Bye.